Hello everybody and welcome to a Zenithar tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you one of my favorite spots in Grahtwood. It works anywhere between level 20 and above. As a matter of fact, I come to this spot even as a veteran rank because the chests drop some pretty good loot. What makes this spot unique is it's actually 12 chests, all within a very close proximity. As you can see, there's one down south here, and one all the way up here by Thuggrub's Cave. What you want to do is you want to teleport to Redford Trading Post, which is in northern Grahtwood. I do recommend to be at least level 20 because the chests might otherwise be impossible to lockpick if you're level 10 or 15. I did this around 18 or 19. I only ran into one chest that was impossible to lockpick. But above level 20 you should never run into that issue. Just as well, the maximum number of things you should have to fight is 3. There's a bat and there's 2 water chick thingies that you have to fight to get to it. Everything else you can move around or avoid. So be sure to bring some soul gems just in case you die if you're a lower level. And also bring plenty of lockpicks. You're gonna need lots of lockpicks. There are 12 chests in total. I'm going to show you this route 3 times. The first 2 times I'm going to run through it and show you where all the chests are, and then the 3rd time I'm going to show you how I run the route, going around collecting different nodes, as enchanting runes, ores, herbs, whatnot. So let's get started. So when you get to the Way Shrine, you want to turn around and head over this way. The chest you're going to run into is going to be located right here. It's not right here right now. Maybe it will be on the 3rd time, 2nd time we run through this. The chest is going to be located right here by this rock. So that is, go from the Way Shrine towards the bridge as your general direction you're heading. It's also important to note that you need to run this route in this pattern. If you do it in the opposite way, you might run into a cliff. This will bring you to the top of the cliff from which you would jump down. And I'm going to show you how to safe down from that as well. So you want to head over, you can see right there's the chest. You want to head over to this waterfall here. And here's a strangler, but if you approach us from this side, you should not have to fight it. As you see, it's not even seeing me here. This next bit's a little bit tricky. You want to come to this waterfall here. And I've just been jumping down, but you might also want to try jumping this way. So, from the top of the wall, jump to the left, and then work your way safely down. You can usually land right about here. The next chest, I'm going to show you where it's located. I'm just going to fight these guys. There will be a chest located right here. So if you're just trying to run this as fast as possible, you want to cliff how it showed you, and then from right here, you just want to look over there and see if there's a chest. If there is, go ahead and knock out the 2 Nyrids, however you pronounce them, and then loot the chest. If not, just carry on. The next chest, you want to head over this way. In fact, you're heading straight towards the cave where a world boss is located. Don't worry, you won't have to fight it. But before you enter, you want to look there. This chest, I walked right over it several times before finally noticing it, because it's so well hidden. Now this spot does scale. Actually, chests do scale, oddly enough. You will be getting lower level items, but it doesn't matter because you're going to be deconstructing them for the materials, for the hemmings and honing stones, whatnot. So you're in this cave. But also notice that as a veteran rank, now I'm Autumn Dominion, so this is a level 20 zone. If you're in Ebonheart and Daggerfall, you might see this at later levels, at veteran ranks. You might get even better loot from it. But yeah, there'll be a chest right here. It's not here now, so and actually what I do is I just run into the cave, and I stop right here, and I just look over there. And if I don't see the chest, I just turn around and exit. If I see the chest, you know, run. But what I meant by scaling is that I noticed that these chests drops grand soul gems, which is odd. Because obviously when I came through here at level 20, they were dropping lower level soul gems. So this is a decent way to get soul gems as well. Obviously this works as any faction, but Mary will get the access to it first. The next chest is right here. Now you gotta be careful because this is another one I missed because I just went this way. I guess the next chest is actually up there. And it wasn't until one day, I don't know what it did, but I just happened to catch it off to the side, and well, there it is. Now obviously the speed at which you run this is determined by whether you have a mount or not, and how good you are at lockpicking. Next chest would be located in this tent. It'd be located right there, but it's not here now, so we'll keep going. Now you want to turn left here, and then right at this tree you want to turn right here. Go up next to this cliff here. Just keep to the right here. Now you notice we're actually back nearby where we began, and just over this hill was the first chest, but instead we're going to go this way. And there'll be another chest located right here. You may not see that chest very often just because it's out in the open. A lot of people see it. But it will be there from time to time. Next thing, you kind of want to look over here. And you notice there's a sky shard. So this chest is not here very often just because it's right next to the sky shard, and players coming through here get the sky shard, see the chest, loot it, and keep going. But there will be a chest right here. There will also be a chest here, literally right next to each other. In fact, 3 of them, close proximity. And then the last one is over here. It'll be right by where this bat is, but it's not there now. So that's the third mob you have to fight. If the and the other 2 are the Naira, the water. The other mobs should be completely avoidable. You might pull them. So let's go back to where we started, just so you know kind of the direction we're going. So we're gonna turn around, and there's a troll there. Look out for him. Go back up this wood platform. This is kind of where I reset the route. I'll just go back to the beginning. I swing around here. You can avoid those spiders just by going around like this. And here we go at the beginning. So, chest number 1. Right by this way shrine. I do have an add-on running that records all the nodes I've ever looted. I will post that in the description, so click on that link if you want that. Second chest is over here. Still not here, but it'll be right here. Next is to go towards the waterfall. See, it's not there, so I'm just gonna go right over to this waterfall. And this is really a great way just to get a lot of upgrade materials, as well as you could sell in the guild stores. I usually sell my iron, leather, whatnot for around 1,500 per 100. I could probably get more out of it, but I'm just looking to get rid of materials quickly for a quick buck. Obviously, prices will vary from guild store to guild store. This is the chest that was not here before. This is also a good way to get some treasure maps. You can either use those treasure maps, loot the things yourself, or use them no, I already said that. Sell them. That's there. I did this the other day, maybe for an hour, and got 2 treasure maps for Grahtwood. So again, I'm just looking over there. No chest there. If you want to, you can also stop by and help fight. I did that when I was level 20. I'm not going to do it now because it doesn't drop any loot for me, so there's no point. And I guess it could be nice to stop by and help, but I'm sure you don't want to see that. So we're just going back over to get the chest. It's there. It's not there. But yeah, if you're coming through here at the appropriate level, I would definitely say take a moment to help fight the boss if there's people there. If it's not, you don't think you can solo it, don't try. Just keep going. Now I am gonna run this a third to show you exactly how I run it, and I run it to collect the nodes as well, so all the wood, all the iron, the runes, stuff like that. Just because it's extra cash, and plus enchanting is really hard right now. Not sure why. Hoping they tweak that to make it easier. It just seems really it seems too difficult as compared to crafting skills. But the runes, you can use them at any level, really, and still get experience, especially the aspect runes. Oh, there's a chest there this time. Now, if you're coming through here as Mary Dominion, the ore will be high iron, which makes steel, and ruthenium, which is the next tier above steel. If you're coming here as veteran, obviously be different. You might be getting calcinium or whatnot. I'm not entirely sure. Alright, so we're back at the beginning, and here's how I run it. So, no chest here, and I'm gonna look over here to my right, and there's potency root. Let's get that. So usually a log right here, just mine that, get accent, whatever, collect it. Chest is still not here. There will also be an herb right here, usually water hyacinth, sometimes nern root. There's some flax. Now the flax is going to be difficult to see because there's also these that look like flax, but they're not. So you kind of have to train your eye to see it. Sometimes there's Nern roots and more water hyacinths around here. You can hear it and see it real easily. Oak. There's a Nern root right there. And what I love about the nodes, how they've worked them, especially with the alchemy, is the alchemy is applicable to any level. So the Stool, Nern root, hyacinths, whatnot that you collect in here, you can still use it at high levels because the quality of the potions you make is not dependent on the herbs, but rather the water you use. Or calcum, I called it Orsinium. I'm just gonna call it Orsinium, it's easier to say. Orsinium ore can be hard to see because there's usually a lot of moss. That one was easier to see, but some of it's kind of hard to spot. Potency rune. I also like to run up here, just to see, so you can see there's iron node and another rune. Go ahead and gather that rune. Something good. Ah, Donata. Okay. And then swing back down this way. No chest. I'm just gonna jump straight down on this one. No chest over there, alright. There's usually some more herbs around here, plants, whatnot. And then sometimes there'll be another alchemy plant right here. And it varies, it could be like Stool or some other mushroom variant. There's also a rune in here. So it makes it even more worth going in here. Located right here. If you like collecting, I don't fish. I'm not a big fisher. I hate fishing. I always hated it. Might try it. But there are plenty of torch bugs. You can collect these as well if you want to. I just think this is a good spot because it's 12 chests in close proximity with resource nodes along the way and minimal amount of mobs you actually have to fight to get to the chest. But yeah, that was a heavy sack that I looted there. There's also a lore book here. I already got it, so it's not there. But you always want to try to get the heavy sack because it can also contain runes. I've actually gotten legendary and epic runes from heavy sacks, just in general. If you want, you can use some sort of add-on for loot filtering to not loot certain items such as obsidian and flint and other motif materials. I have lots of them just from my travels. I keep like a stack each in my bank just to craft different styles, but try not to keep any more than that. And they don't vendor for anything. They're literally a waste of space. So you can delete it or not use auto loot if you care that much. I use auto loot, just makes it faster. You can enable auto loots in your options in your menu if you're once already aware. Flax right here. And right here would be another ore node, either Orsinium or high iron. There may also be flax or cotton around here. And I think there's one that spawns over here. I don't remember. But yeah, cotton will spawn around here as well. I think another one spawns right around in this patch of flowers. Cotton is a little easier to spot because it's whitish. But it doesn't spawn as often as what I noticed. There will be a plant variant of an alchemy reagent here. So either Columbine or I think Dragonthorn or of the sort will be there. Oh, here's the chest. It also depends on the time of day you're doing this. So if you're doing this during prime time, about, I don't know, anywhere between 7 and 10, you might not see as much stuff spawning, because there's a lot of players going through here. There's another node that spawns here. It's usually high iron, but sometimes it could be orsinium. Right here is a water skin. If you care to collect the water skins. There's also a couple barrels up here if you want to take the time to loot them. Oh, well, actually you can't, never mind. I never even tried until just now, so. Another node, oh, as you see, there's cotton right here. Sometimes it's also flax. Another flax or cotton node will spawn right here. Right here you will have a rune and or an iron node. Sometimes both are stacked right on top of each other. And there is no chest over there, so we're gonna swing back to the beginning and wrap this whole thing up. I just, no. Alright. I say this spot is the spot where it should be less likely to appear, just because of how open they are and how many people come through here. There's Bugloss right here. Usually there's 2 spiders right here. Somebody must have killed them recently. If you care to fight them, you can, to collect that node. I usually just avoid it, just to save time. There will also be a log that spawns right here. It's not here now. So yeah, there you have it. Again, the shrine is ready for a trading post. You can run this as many times as your bag space will allow. You can even take a moment to delete some of the junk if you want to get rid of it. Oh, a chest just spawned. And if you like this tutorial and want to see more, you can subscribe to this channel, or you can, even better, register and visit Zenithar.info. Zenithar being named after the god of commerce within the Elder Scrolls lore. Website I recently started that will share and contribute various tips and tricks and guides on how to make gold, how to farm materials, anything that has to do with trade skills, crafting, the guild store, any add-ons that can help with any of those things, just all around making gold and trading and being a merchant in Tamriel. So I hope you enjoy this. I hope you get a lot of use out of this. I've gotten a lot of use out of it. Got some materials, made tens of thousands of gold already just from the materials I've sold from deconstructing. And of course it depends on how much time you actually put into it and how fast you can run this. You can either just do all the chests and skip the nodes, or you can get the nodes in between. Really up to you how you want to run this particular spot. Look forward to more tutorials and videos. If you have something you want to contribute, some sort of gold making tip or video, feel free to submit that on the website below in the description. Thank you.